We are here, we are here, we are here. One is an amazing day. Hey everyone, this is Cam Jones, Auxiliary Analysis, and we are marking up ETH USD. Let's take a look at what's going on in the market. We are on the monthly time frame. So we can see that market price was at a low for a little bit before we got a huge push up. We got two push ups at the area of resistance before we get to that high. We can see that structure forming. Can't really see what's going on here, so we're not going to dial into that area. We're just going to pay attention to what puts price up to that resistance of that high, and it came from down here. So when we look at down to that bottom, what do we see? We can see that red coming down first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market pushed up once, retest, market pushed up twice. So market's on the second push, still has two more pushes to go for exhaustion. Okay, price action. Let's look at price action to work our way backwards one more time so we can figure out what's going on at that high. Price action candle is a bearish hammer. Okay, so market price is working its way down, but it's having a hard time. So we run into some area of support here because price, or consolidation probably, because price action candle is between the second candle, body and wick. So price action body is below the previous body, but the wick is not below that previous wick. So it's basically a wedge patterns forming as we walk down a time frame. So we're going to see if we can identify it. And price action highs. Price action lower lows. Midpoint in the middle. Think about a midpoint being a zone. We can see that touch, maybe once, maybe twice. I mean, once for sure. Maybe twice per second. So we're going to leave this mark up this wedge and see what happens in that market. Headed down to weekly time frame to see what we see. Okay, so we can see that market came to that zone or the SR line. Okay, basically where price is at is on a second level highs. And price action candle is a bullish inverted hammer. So market's working its way up. Price action candles, we're looking for the engulfment here. So we're looking for a pattern to form in this area here at this mid to second level highs of that midpoint. We want price action body to be above the previous body, that's a go. Price action wick is above the previous wick, that's a go too. But just because it's a doji, just to play it safe, because we don't know if that market's going to push up for a second candle in green or a third candle in green to really break out above that candle. But we want to see a price. We want to see price action body close above the wicks of that second last candle or start pushing out so we can identify what we can see in the market. So let's take a look at what the market could be forming in that area of that resistance. We do have that first spike up, so that's the first leg. Market pushed up for that second leg spike up. Market could break down to that midpoint as it currently at, retest that as it's doing now, and then drop right back down. So market be coming from a double top and a retest. Okay, so if market's going to push up, we see the market doing that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. That's a W to the high. Came back to retest, and market pushes up. So you're looking for another retest and market further. So that'll be about 2-3 more pushes from that area there coming. We'll be waiting for the market to break that resistance. It's on the way up. Headed down to the daily time frame. Let's see what's going on. Price action. So we did get the break of that SR line that we did create it from that zone. Okay, so let's take a look at price action. Price action candle. Is it just a solid candle bearish? Okay, it's not below the previous body yet. It is below it about a little bit. It don't look like it closed out. But price action wick is not below the previous wick. So something's going on here in that area. We could be forming another sideways candle, which will create that consolidation. So if market's going to be push up for that incline, we'll be looking for that market to do that first, second, third, fourth retest. Market push once, retest. Market push back up for that second time. Okay, that's already two pushes down to that top. Market price going to drop down for that decline. We're looking for the market to spike that first leg, second leg, come back to that third. It's on that fourth. Market price near that midpoint. So you're going to see if it's going to break it may retest and drop down further unless we get bearish candles coming straight down. Headed down to the 4-hour time frame. Head over to price action and see what's going on. So above price action, we have some type of right above it is the double top and a retest that pushed that market down. If you want to calculate all together, it's about 1, 2, 3, 4 pushes to that top overall. So it's like a triple top and a retest, or quadruple top in that area. So market spiked, pushed down once. Okay, so it still has, if it wanted to drop more, it could still have more chances to drop. Price action, all these candles, price action, second, third, those are just dojis. Excuse me. In the market, so market's consolidating. So if this market is respected for that quadruple top, we got the retest, and markets can push down from the 3 more times from coming from that retest candle. So we can see that price action is on that midpoint of the highs and the lows. Okay, so we're gonna see if it's gonna get respected for the push up. So if it does, so market just spiked up to a high a few times, came back to a midpoint, and we'll look for a pattern in this area for that to push the market up. So it will be, let's say if it was drawing itself out as much as we see so far, red coming down first leg, second leg in green, red leg and third leg is a red candle, last candle price action, the market can push up from there, or we get some type of other structure. But whatever it is, it's going to come from Forex pattern cheat sheet. Headed down to 3-hour time frame to see what's going on. So price action is just consolidating. So a price action candle, small hammer, bearish, small bearish hammer. So you want to see price action candle break the second to last candle, may have to break the third to last candle wick as well. But right now, second last candle, you want to see that breakout. So as we walk down further to the 2-hour, what we see, you can see that market ranging. So price is just dojiing up, a whole bunch of dojis in that midpoint area as we walk down the time frame of price. On the 1-hour time frame, 2 doji, so we can see price is still in that range, that consolidation. It could be trying to form a structure. If it is, it's trying to hit that bottom of support multiple times. So 1 push, 2 pushes, 3 pushes, 4 pushes. That's be 5 pushes down to the bottom. Majority of the times that's cap. 5 pushes down to market, bottom, market pushes up, retest, market's gone. If that market's gonna push down from that area, market's coming from that resistance. So market spiked up to the high, came back down, spiked up again. So it's a double top. May find a retest in this area to push that market down. These levels are here too low because it's near that midpoint of price and not at that high. Headed down to the 45-minute time frame. 1 hour 45 identifying the same thing. 30 minutes identifying the same thing. Even the 15-minute, just consolidation of the market. We can see something forming on the 5-minute. Could be a W first, second, third. Market pushes up, so we look for that break, retest. Market pushes up further, or all red candles. Market coming down. It's coming down from a resistance. So first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest. Market drop down. So market price coming from a triple top. So then we'll look for market price to come down to at least this area here. And if it breaks, you know, it's breaking that major SR line of that consolidation that we created on, I think, the 1 hour time frame probably, or 15-minute time frame. So we can see that W forming for that first, second, third, market pushing up for that fourth. Having a hard time to get price action. Last 4 candles in the market is tagging that resistance area a few times. So it could be a double top, a triple top, and a retest. The market drop down. Got this area 1, 2, 3, 4. Quadruple top of the retest, market push down, or 5 pushes up to that top. And we see markets forming something, so that's the picture that being a consolidation. It's the midpoint. So we have a first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market pushing up, trying to break this area of resistance. If we get that break, we see the retest market's working its way up higher. Okay, if it doesn't break, we can see market's gonna spike that area here and drop back down. So market's coming from what? First, second, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 pushes up to that high, market coming down. Hey guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. ETH, USD,